Hello and welcome to another tutorial. My name is Edgar Santiago. In this lab, we are going to work with local span. Span allows the switch to mirror traffic from source ports to destination ports, and it's the destination ports to which our network analyzer will be connected. With that sentence, we got a little intro about how local span works. So the real thing is sometimes we are assigned to analyze some traffic that are generated from some host for some VLANs. So local span will do the job and do the job very well. In this lab we have two hosts, host A and host B. All the hosts are in VLAN 1, and that's because this switch in real, the real thing is that this switch is a router. So I put a multiple switch adapter, so I can put the fast Ethernet 2.5 and 2.6 on switch port and belong to VLAN 1. But with a real switch, we can do a lot of things like remote span, vSpan, and and more things about it. But this do the job well for our lab. So this is a router right now connected to the switch. The router has enabled the telnet configuration, so I can reach the telnet configuration from both of the host. And this is a virtual computer. This is Kali Linux system operating system. Sorry, and we have only two networks in this place. We got the LAN, which is the 192.168.10.0/24, and we got the 10.10.1.0/30, which is the R1 between SW1. So to start this, I'm going to get in the cloud configuration mode, and the command to enable the monitor section or the local span is monitor section, and depending on the switch that we can have a multiple session, but because this is a router, we have only two sessions at the time and only two sessions. But it doesn't matter because we are going to work only with one session. So I'm going to use session 1, and then I need to specify the source ports that I'm going to mirror the traffic to the destination port which is the Kali Linux is connected on the switch. So source interface fast Ethernet 2.5, which is the host B, and 2.6, which is the host A. Hit enter, and now I'm going to make the configuration for the destination. The destination and source, if we want to capture that traffic, need to be in the same session. So obviously we need to put session 1, and this time it's destination interface fast Ethernet 2/7, and we're done. Right now we're done. So the next step that I'm going to use or make is I'm going to make a telnet from host B to the router to see what happened. But before that, I'm going to start the Wireshark network analyzer, and let's see what happened with the traffic. So in the next window, I have my Kali Linux already built it. That's good. Time to log in. Okay, great. I'm going to open the Wireshark software, and we start the traffic analyze with ETH0. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to erase the filter that I have. And as you can see, we have a lot of ARP, broadcast, spanning tree protocol, hello, and so forth. So back to the lab, I'm going to make a connection between host and R1, and the username is Edgar, and the password is Ccna, and we're done. We are on the router, Ccna for the privilege mode, So right now we are connected to R1 from the host, and also I'm going to make a pin from host A from host B to host A, which is the 192.168.10.100, and see what happens. Okay, I got pin. There's good because we don't have any problems right now. So I'm going back to the Wireshark, and I'm going to filter um, this session. I'm going to stop this session also, and I'm going to use telnet and hit enter to see what happened. So if we analyze from the basics, we got the source, which is 192.168.10.100, which is host A, to the router interface. So let's follow the stream to see what happened. TCP stream. Ta-da! We got the username Edgar and the password Ccna, and that's because Telnet doesn't use any kind of encryption, so the traffic that flows between the host and the router are unencrypted and are um, how can I say, forward in clear test. So that's because we don't use Telnet in a real life environment, because it's so vulnerable, and it's so easy for an attacker to capture that, to make it capture packets and get get the credentials to that router, and he can make a party if we have the credential authentication to that router. Also, I'm going to filter this again by using Ccnp, and we see that we are capturing the traffic from the host A to host B. So, local span is really good. We can use that for a lot of troubleshooting or vulnerability assessment or network analyzing, or anyway, you name it. Well, this is all for now, and in another video we are going to work with vSpan, our remote span, which is the same, but we are add more switches, and the source host that we want to capture that traffic are not in the same switch as the packet analyzers are. So our operating system are. Anyway, see you next.